Thunderbolts, which was written by Joanna, Calo, and Eric Pearson, and directed by Jake Schrier. The film follows Yelena Belova, a Russian assassin who is struggling with finding purpose in her life after the death of her sister. When Yelena finds herself caught in a death trap, she teams up with an unconventional group of anti-heroes, including the likes of Bucky Barnes, Red Guardian, Ghost, Taskmaster, and John Walker, embarking on a dangerous mission that forces them to confront the darkest corners of their pasts in order to get through it alive. I haven't seen most of the Marvel movies of the past 6 years or so, primarily because I haven't really been all that interested since they just haven't looked very good. It's no secret that Marvel has been having some serious issues lately, including an overworked VFX department, excessive use of CGI, stagnating creativity in favor of jam-packing films with surprise cameos, and just overall superhero fatigue due to the absurd number of TV shows and movies that they put out each year. Thankfully, they finally seem to have accepted some of the criticisms of their films from the past 6 years, because Thunderbolts actually felt different than what they'd previously been putting out. Director Jake Schrier mentioned that he wanted to use practical effects as much as possible, and while that is just one aspect of these movies, it makes such a tremendous impact on the overall quality of the film. In that regard, they really went the extra mile for this movie, like actually blowing up vehicles, or actually blowing up the floor of a building in Kuala Lumpur, or having Florence Pugh and the stunt performers jump off of the second tallest building in the world. That commitment to pushing the envelope and not settling for good enough, which kind of seems like the route that Marvel has been taking with their more recent movies, is what makes this film truly special, and it should be commended. I think another aspect that made this film unique from others in the MCU was the acting, and specifically the chemistry between the actors on screen. The entire cast in this film is incredibly talented, but Sebastian Stan, Florence Pugh, Louis Pullman, and David Harbour particularly stood out to me with awesome performances throughout the film. Everyone in the ensemble cast did a really great job, and I think this film actually required that because while yes, there was plenty of levity and jokes like with any Marvel movie, it also had some very dark subject matter that is often absent from superhero movies. The film ultimately tackles the incredibly difficult topic of depression, and that gives the film great depth that will likely leave audience members thinking about it to some degree after the credits roll. I also thought that the character design of the Void was awesome, and I loved that he was essentially in silhouette the entire time. His Vanta Black look, with his only distinguishable feature being his eye glint, was so cool, and I really loved the way it came out on screen. I'll say that while I really enjoyed the film, at the end of the day, it is still a Marvel superhero movie, and that is what you're getting. And yes, I definitely thought it was a good superhero movie, but I just want to caution people not to expect it to be something that it's not. I liked the humor overall and thought they had some pretty funny bits throughout the film, but I kind of wish they would have dialed that back just a tad. And I totally get that they probably wanted to balance out some of the darker, more bleak scenes with some jokes, but I just thought it was maybe a hair overdone. Overall, I had a lot of fun with this movie and really enjoyed it. I thought it was a breath of fresh air within the Marvel Cinematic Universe at a time where it was desperately needed, that featured fantastic practical effects, a wonderful cast of actors, and a plot much more meaningful than you might expect. This is one I would definitely recommend seeing in theaters, especially if you're a fan of superhero or action movies. So go watch Thunderbolts. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, please share it with a friend, add a comment letting me know what you thought of this movie or what movie you think I should review next, and subscribe to my channel. I put out a movie review each week, so subscribe to stay tuned. Thanks, y'all.